A new partnership is helping keeping families fed. Weekend Backpacks teaming up with Heritage MileOne Auto Group to provide weekend meals for families for the first month of school. Joining us live this morning with more is Fred Hassel with Weekend Backpacks in Baltimore and Amanda Kodeck with MileOne. Good morning, guys. Thanks so much for coming in this Sunday morning. Fred, let's talk about you. Tell me about Weekend Backpacks, what it is, how it works.
Sure. So we're so excited to be back here on WBAL, our official media partner. Weekend Backpacks is a food insecurity charity. So what we do is focus on trying to help those 1 in 3 children throughout Baltimore who don't have access to consistent food. And the way that we do that is by providing bags of non-perishable meal items that we can send home every week of the school year with those kids so that over the weekend, they and their families can make something good to eat. And come Monday morning, they're fueled up and ready to learn.
So we know a lot of students are getting ready to head back to school. Why is it so important to do this specifically this time of year for that first month of school?
Sure. So, you know, when it comes time to back to school, everybody thinks of the visual things, the new outfits, the school supplies, the fresh haircuts. What they don't think about are the things that they don't see, and that's the fact that these kids do need to be able to eat to learn. A lot of kids rely on a free breakfast and lunch program throughout the school year, but they don't have access to things over the weekend. And we want to make sure that people understand that being nourished is a really crucial part of being able to learn. And that's why we're so excited that MileOne partnered with us, because they're sponsoring the entire first month of delivery for us. That's 8,000 meal bags.
Yeah, what does that mean for you guys to have a partner like MileOne?
It's huge. For one, it means that somebody in the community really cares. They want to go into the places where their customers and their employees live and really help out. And it means for us that we've got somebody who understands that we're facing financial pressure right now too. The cost of food is going up, and that means it's a little bit harder for us to get bags out the door, and definitely harder on the families that rely on these kinds of things. So this partnership means a tremendous amount to us. It also means we get back to our roots. We're packing in a garage again, except this time we've got a few more cars behind us.
I love it. Amanda, obviously you hear the great work and how important it is, so you're like, yeah, obviously we want to get involved with this. But really, what inspired MileOne to partner up with Baltimore Weekend Backpacks, excuse me?
Sure. So we have a lot of philanthropic programs at MileOne. One of them is our employee engagement program, where we engage employees in community service in our dealerships. We started small with Weekend Backpacks. We did little snack bags with them, and to be honest, that's what I thought we were doing when we started this whole thing. And then Fred and I started talking, and we said, this is a great idea. Let's amplify this. Let's make the impact bigger. And so we knew they were a great organization. They were lovely to work with, and we knew they were really serving many, many children and families in the city. So we really wanted to work with them again.
Now, you mentioned that impact. What impact do you hope this has on the community?
So we hope, and we will serve 8,000 families through these bags. And so this is an amazing way that we can really amplify the way that we are giving in the community. We hope that we can continue this partnership, and we really want to make sure that the work that we're doing is really amplifying and serving the community the best possible way.
You mentioned your team's involved in this. What do you think it means for them to be able to give back to the community and get involved with something like this? On the surface, it's simple. We're putting some food in bags and saying at home, but much deeper meaning here.
Sure. So we feel strongly about building a culture of philanthropy in our company, and our folks work hard and they work a lot of hours, and so it's hard for them to get out of the dealerships and into the community. So by bringing this to them, they can take time out of their workday but not leave. They can see the impact because they see Fred at these events, they see his volunteers. We had a whole crew there. It was a Monday.
Yes.
And it's creating team building for them as well. So they're getting excited, they feel good about giving back, and they're also able to do something while they are working. So it's a win-win for everyone. And I've gotten so many emails since Monday about how wonderful this is. They want to do more. They want to partner with more nonprofits. So the impact for the employees and for the community, it's an all-around great experience.
I can imagine, because you're packing these bags and then knowing they're going to go home with a student and kind of eliminate that stress that they might have. Going home thinking there might not be food over the weekend could be incredibly stressful. So yeah. Obviously great work you guys are doing. Thank you so much for spending some time to tell us more about it. Obviously, very important things you guys are doing out there.
Thank you for having us.